Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5. This is part 2 of red flag laws. Are they a good idea? And this is how my mind is moving as of right now, my views on it. But before I do that, there was some comments that I got that said, what happened to innocent until proven guilty? Well, the NRA and the current law is already clear on that. That's called due process. The innocent until proven guilty is part of due process. I'm going to read you the definition of due process on a dictionary app. The regular administration of the law according to which no citizen can be denied his or her rights, and the laws must conform the fundamental accepted legal principles as of the right of the accused to confront his or her accusal. So it's basically, your constitutional rights. So the innocent until proven guilty is already a part of the due process. In order for what the NRA wants and what whoever supports that wants, they have to use due process, which would be innocent until proven guilty, can't deny someone their rights, and all the legal steps must be made in order to deny someone their rights or life. So, that's already covered. But I don't think that's a good argument because it is already covered. But this is how I'm thinking of it right now. With some good comments with some people on YouTube in my last video, and I kind of hinted at this in my first video. I said that the concept of the government deciding who can and cannot have guns is kind of a scary concept for me. And I said this in my last video, I would feel comfortable with my family saying to me, Austin, you shouldn't be around these things. You need to give us your gun safe key, which I do not foresee ever happening to me. But to me, that's a lot more acceptable than a government figure, someone who does not know me personally, does not know me on a personal level. They don't know my ups and downs and how I react to different things. I don't trust a government figure of doing that. Now, if my family wanted to call some police over and have an intervention with me, to me that's a little bit more palatable. But I don't quite trust the government doing that. And I gave two examples last time. The mentally distraught person and the domestic terrorist. And it seems to me, with the laws that are already in place, the legal precedents that are already in place, that the government technically has everything they need to do what the red flag laws would do. Except that, and I said this in the first video, that the red flag laws seem to be a lot more lenient than the laws that we have right now, and that is that you can reapply to get your firearms, but it also blurs and distorts the qualifications of who decides who decides that someone can carry what, and it kind of blurs that line, and it's just not a route that I think we should go. So I'm kind of leaning towards no, and it just historically, I know some instances where some big government decided that they didn't want certain people carrying guns, and it ended up bad. So I'm leaning against the red flag laws. I'm open to discussion of ways we can prevent tragedies and really bad things to happening, but it needs to happen within the confines of the Constitution. And this isn't my suggestion. This is just my experiences at the school that I work in. Teachers and staff members can legally carry firearms, and the qualifications to carry a firearm at a public school are so much more higher than license to carry what I have. I just don't feel comfortable with it. I don't feel comfortable making those shots. And I don't feel comfortable getting qualified to carry a firearm at school, having to deal with all the kids, all the stress in an active shooter situation. So I'm not pursuing that. Because the qualifications and the standards are so much higher than what I feel I can accomplish. But I feel that teachers who are qualified, or staff members, it doesn't have to be teachers, I think that would be a great thing to adopt nationwide. And we've had teachers and staff members carry at my school for about 5 or 6 years now, and we've had no issues whatsoever. We've had a few bomb threats since then, and everything worked out. Crazy stuff happens in public schools, but I think that staff members being armed is a good thing. Especially, since certain police officers that shall remain nameless prove to be unreliable in active shooter situations. I think you know who I'm talking about. But I think that's a good idea to have teachers that are qualified or staff members that are qualified to carry. But the aspect of the government deciding who can and cannot carry, or who can or cannot own a firearm, I don't like that. But like I said, I kind of got confronted about why am I making so many vlog videos and stuff, some off-topic videos, and just to make sure that this vlog video isn't too boring, I decided that I was going to do kind of an EDC update. I'll tell you the stuff that kind of fluctuates and changes depending on the day, and keep in mind this is what I carry when I'm not at work, because when I'm at work what I carry is very different than what I carry when I'm not at work, because I'm not qualified to carry a firearm at school, so I don't carry one at school. I keep one in my vehicle, but I don't carry on or in school property. But as of right now, I got my Series 1 Apple Watch, my iPhone 7. Right now, or today, I was carrying my XL Espada for a defensive blade. This sometimes changes with this. This is what I've been carrying at school here lately. It's legal. It's 5.5 inches. At school, I have to carry something that's 5.5 inches or smaller, or I have to get written permission to carry something like this. So this is just easier to carry at school right now. But sometimes I carry this Tarwar, Cold Steel Tarwar in blue. But the defensive blades are usually what's changing. And then the EDC blade changes whether I'm at work or not, or whether I'm testing something new or not. Right now, I'm carrying my Hitch and Timber curled caddy. Has the bullet pin, official space pin bullet pin, and the Victorinox Cadet, and it has the bare essentials of what I need to carry with me in my wallet, and pretty much nothing else. So that's kind of my wallet. Yesterday I carried this wallet, and I have another wallet that I'm going to be testing soon. Gun. It is unloaded. This is a Smith & Wesson 686 a 357 Magnum. This is a difficult gun to carry comparatively to other guns, but I am much more accurate with it. It's much more effective than the other gun that I carry, the Fabrique Nationale 1905-1906. I carry this for convenience. I carry this for peace of mind. So that's pretty much what's going on right now. Yeah, this is what I carried today, concealed. I don't carry it open. And the ammo is a very old Hydra Shock coming from this box, which I think is funny. But yeah, that's what I'm carrying on me today. I wanted to do an update to the red flag laws. That's something I really appreciate about YouTube, is the community aspect of it. And I'm not just talking about the knife community or the gun community or the camping or hunting community. I'm talking about the YouTube community as a whole. Anybody can jump in on the conversation, and a creator can make a video, and the consumer can respond to that video. And I really appreciate that about YouTube. So I look forward to your feedback. I truly do. having a feedback that's not making fun of my speech means more to me than a thumbs up. Although I appreciate thumbs up or thumbs down, but I really enjoy the back and forth. So that's it. I'm Satsu5, and I'm out.